Hello and welcome to Roadmap 2015. I'm Binga Ashiru. We begin today with the race for the Lagos governorship poll, which is slated for February 28, 2015. The two main rival parties, the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party, now both looks poised for the governorship election. Now let's quickly look at the strong points and the weak links for both parties, that is the PDP and the APC. For the All Progressive Congress, inasmuch as they will be presenting a fresh candidate, the power of incumbency is still likely to swing in favor of the APC. History also looks in favor of the APC, while the APC in Lagos State looks good on paper to clinch the election. Some bookmakers are of the view that the zoning of the governorship ticket to Lagos East Senatorial District might end up being an Achilles heels for the APC in terms of limiting the number of credible candidates available. Now let's look at the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. Analysts have pointed out that the federal might likely swing in its favor, and there is every possibility that if the PDP fields a credible candidate, the PDP may stand a good chance to break the 16-year jinx in running for the Lagos governorship poll. But with the APC having a strong hold on most of the political structures within Lagos State, the contest may turn out to becoming one of the fiercest rivalry in the race for the Lagos governorship seat, slated for February 28, 2015. As the battle for the soul of Lagos after Governor Raji Fashola hots up, political analysts have narrowed this down to a direct contest between the two main rival parties, the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress. So many factors have been played up in finding who the cap fits. Factors like consensus candidates, religion, and zoning. For the APC, the party governorship ticket has been zoned to the Lagos Senatorial East.
Zoning is something that all the politicians have accepted. I just express my own personal opinion. Those who are from Central, who are from West, they're politicians. They've been in the game long enough to know that the idea of zoning is something that, that happens in politics.
For the PDP, it will be seeking to break a 16-year jinx, though bookmakers have pointed out that the federal might is in favor of the PDP.
The only advantage the presidency can offer Lagos people is the performance of the head of state himself.
We might have to tarry a while for the party primaries to find out who are the party flag bearers that will reign next at the Alausa Secretariat. Now we shall be meeting some of the frontline aspirants for the forthcoming Lagos governorship poll. We had a chat with Senator Ganiu Solomon, an APC governorship aspirant who is the Senate Minority Chief Whip. Though he represents the Lagos West Senatorial District at the Nigerian Senate, it says the APC constitution allows him to change of zone from one zone to the other while still making a case for himself. Senator Ganiu Solomon also claims he has a family link to Ekpe, which is also the Lagos Senatorial East. Now, Senator Ganiu Solomon ran for the Lagos governorship ticket in 2007 and lost to Governor Babatunde Fashola. It says the adoption of the Lagos East zoning formula has not yet been ratified by the APC. It says it now has what it takes to win the party ticket for the Lagos governorship election. Take a listen.
Whether I have what it takes, this is a project that we've been nursing over almost a decade, and we're preparing day and night for it, and we believe very strongly that we have everything that it requires to take up that position, including the challenges of that position. We are well equipped to take up that position.
Now, it's been gathered that the Lagos APC has zoned the party ticket to the Lagos East Senatorial District. Will that compel you to give up this ambition?
Well, in terms of zoning, let me say that the party as an organization has not come out to say that they've zoned to a particular senatorial district. However, because of the fluidity at which people move from one senatorial district to the other. It's also allowed for any individual to move from one senatorial district to the other. It's just implied that by some individuals that maybe the searchlight is moving towards Lagos East, and that explains why some of us also decided at one point or the other to go to Lagos East. And it's not just going to Lagos East. I mean, you can also, for instance, trace your route there before, because if you want to move to a particular district, you must also explain your contacts, your connection to that senatorial district.
You said free movement of candidates, free movement of aspirants is allowed from one zone to the other. Now, you have represented the Lagos West on the capacity as a senator. Isn't this going to create a rancor within the party?
No, it won't. It cannot create a rancor, because it's, like I've said, it is an acceptable practice within the party. It's been done once, twice, 3 times. So, in fact, nobody seems to be paying attention to that. The main emphasis is the opportunity to have opportunity of members to elect whoever they want as their representative in the next election.
So what is the extent of dialogue and possibly horse trading within the party that might likely be coming into play if there is a discussion on who should run for the party ticket?
Well, one cannot really say, I mean, the extent of dialoguing, the extent of horse trading, but the most important thing is let there be the process whereby people are allowed to make their preferences known, and that will be the end of it. The process before then, which may be the process, the underground work, whether two aspirants agree to step down for themselves and what have you, is not even part of is not what matters really. I mean, it's between two aspirants. But if you really believe in yourself, you decide on your own to go for a race.
Senator Ganiu Solomon, so what do you think will stand you out when it comes to the Lagos APC governorship primaries?
Well, with all sense of humility, I'm counting on support of numerous supporters far and wide in the party, the people we've been talking to, the people that have been behind us, the people that we've always met over years, that we've shared the same bond, that we've shared the same aspiration, that we also share the same suffering. We know them, they know us. We come together, and by God's grace, we will get that ticket.
Now, bookmakers have said that the APC this time around is likely to face a stiffer opposition and a fiercer rivalry from its main opposition party in the state, that's the PDP, because we understand that the PDP is sourcing for a stronger candidate that can give the APC a run for their money. How do you see this playing out?
Well, I think we will give thanks to the present governor, Raji Fashola, who has tried his best in the governance of the state. And before him, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they jointly know what is required of an administrator in Lagos State, and that is bringing up masses-oriented programs, which they've been doing day in, day out. And we've had 4 elections, and for the 4 elections, people of Lagos have come out to say that we still believe strongly in this party.
Now, Lagos is facing the acute challenge of transportation. Do you have any plan to make a difference in this sector?
What we really need is mass transport. There's very little mass transport you can have on the roads, because at best what you will have is the BRT. And what is the capacity of BRT? Maybe 50 maximum. If everybody is sitting and few standing, that is maximum. But where you have coaches can move like 600, depending on how many you attach to the head coach or the wagon, can move up to 1,000 at best. That is what is called mass transport, as against the vehicular ones, because is very minimal. We can also look at the issue of water transportation.
Now, when you look at the strategies in changing the realities on ground, now we'll begin to evaluate the current strategies that have been adopted so far. That's the issue of multiple taxation, and many people have taken a swipe on this as it's taking a toll on the poor masses. So do you have any difference, any option in mind apart from the issue of multiple taxation?
Well, I have various alternatives. Now, let me tell you, right now, the whole world has now turned to a global village. We now have investors who have excess money looking for where to invest their money. And let's take the case of Lagos. Lagos is endowed with a lot of potentials. And part of the potentials, again, is the population. The population is an asset in itself. I can tell you that, okay, come and establish certain things. You will take your money over time. If they believe that the government is stable and that nothing will happen for them to change their mind, they will come on board.
Channels TV also met with the PDP flag bearer in the 2011 election, Dr. Ade Dosumu. He also lost to the incumbent governor, Babatunde Fashola. Dr. Dosumu feels the coast is now clear for him to throw his hat yet again into the ring in the race for the Lagos governorship seat. He says he would not be contending with the incumbency factor, which was his Achilles heels at the 2011 polls. Dr. Ade Dosumu is now banking on a newfound unity